Started. All right, good morning. Thank you so much for coming. And for those of you who are not able to hop on, we are going to be recording this morning so that you can share with your new teammates just some tips to help them get started. And just a refresher for others of us who might be thinking, where do I find things? Or what am I supposed to be doing? Because sometimes your brain needs that reset depending how busy you are. Also, look at this fun coffee cup. Every year at convention, they, like this coming year is going to be in Las Vegas. They have this huge convention store and they have all kinds of fun swag that you get to buy. And this one says, if you're blessed, be a blessing. And that is a quote of our president and one of our founders, Alec. And I just love that that is the heartbeat behind our company because it truly does feel like a family. And this family that we are a part of Plexus, has the same values as my family at home. And it is so wonderful to know that we can share that and be asking people to be a part of something with us and to be sharing with our new friends to be a part of this family with us because it's something that we can feel proud of and confident of. And it starts from the top. And I'm so thankful that that is true for our situation. So if you are new, welcome to our Plexus family. You are a part of our team. If you joined as a wholesale ambassador, maybe you didn't join to work the business, that's fine. You can just join as an ambassador to get the deepest discount and you can share that opportunity with your friends. Look, this is like Costco. You don't have to do a business for this, but so thankful that the financial opportunity truly is 1 in a million and that even those who don't intend to work a business can end up coming out of this thing so on top financially, and that is a blessing. We never want to be one of those companies that ends up putting people into debt and you have to pay off and have all the stuff in your garage. That is not what we are about. So welcome to our Plexus family. In our family of Plexus, we love to have fun. We love to gather together. We do local meetings with maybe local teams, but also we do Zoom calls throughout the month to just get together and get on the same page, encourage one another. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a little bit, but even from Plexus itself, they create a culture that you want to be a part of with large events that are just so encouraging, the best speakers, literally world-renowned speakers ever to help us grow. There's fun trips, prizes constantly to be earned. But it's also fulfilling work. We know that every dollar or every prize that we earn is attached to someone finding health, freedom, and loving these products for themselves. We don't make money off of people that don't like what they're doing or don't love our products. So this is a fulfilling work that we're truly making a difference for people, whether in their health or helping people get ahead financially or getting out of debt. That is a fulfilling work for us, and we get to do it with other people. And of course, then we ourselves get to move toward financial freedom. Even just yesterday, I was reading a post of one of our teammates who finally had some wiggle room in their budget so that when something came up with their car or something broke in their house, they actually had extra finances to be able to cover those emergencies, whereas before Plexus, they did not. And so even if it's a few hundred extra dollars a month, to have those emergency fund or to have some wiggle room, or if it's having enough space to pay your mortgage or to pay off debt, financial freedom will bless your family in so many ways, and we want to be a part of that. And of course, it all begins with our products. Any good company has good products, and we have got some great ones. So hopefully, if you're new, you have got your products in the mail, you've gotten started, and we just want to give you some tips on how to see the results that you're looking to see. We never want this to be a waste of money, which is why we want you to be troubleshooting with your sponsor, because maybe we didn't pick the right thing for you to try first, or maybe you need to switch some things up with your dosage. You can't do those things alone, and we don't want you to have to. So consistency is key. Natural supplementation is not like, I don't know, most things, even medications you have to be consistent with. It's not like something where you can just pick and choose or like, well, I'll just do it every other day. In fact, you guys, when I started, I took half doses of everything because I was like, if I take a half dose, it'll last 2 months and I won't have to buy it next month, because we had zero income when I started Plexus, straight off the mission field. And I was not seeing great results. And I asked my sponsor, and I was like, I just don't think I'm really going to order again because I'm just not seeing the results I was looking to see. And she was like, well, tell me what dosage you're on. And I sheepishly told her that I had been cutting everything in half, including the slim packets, like folding them over and using half the next day. And she was like, well, do you think that they're going to work to their full potential in your body if you're only taking half of what you're supposed to take? And I was like, point taken. So rather than saving money and splitting that over 2 months, I was not seeing the results I wanted to see and actually wasting money because I wasn't seeing the results out of the products I purchased because I wasn't taking them right. So consistent, take a full dosage, troubleshoot with your sponsor on what dosage you should start on and how you should be growing that, because everyone's body is different, even though we need these same things. Maybe you've got some issues that would want you to start a different way than someone else. So that's why we just work together, and that's great. Routine. Find a good routine that works for you. These products need to be taken daily, but there's really no wrong way to take them as long as you're getting them into your body. Yes, there may be best ways to take them, but at first, just find a way to make sure that you can get them in every day, okay? So with your routine that may look different, we have some friends that are on night shifters, and so their routine's gonna look a lot different than someone who wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so find a routine that works for you. And again, work with your sponsor. If your sponsor's not super active, I'm sure she has an upline or he has an upline that you can chat with, and or we do have pages that we'll get to in just a second where you can find helpful information and ask questions as well, so that you can be equipped with the things that you need to know to make you get going on the right foot. And as a team, we love to celebrate the small things with you, because you guys, 180-degree turns don't happen overnight, but your body starts the healing process as soon as you start these products. Like, I am a firm believer. I've done this for 5 years, and if you will do this consistently enough and long enough, you will see those massive changes. And some people see massive changes earlier, don't get me wrong, but the small things are showing you that your body is responding. Even small detox things that you're like, I wasn't expecting this. That means your body needed to get rid of stuff. So we want to celebrate those things. Healing and using natural supplementation is a journey, because your body uses these nutrients every single day to create better, healthier cells and better, healthier processes. So don't cut your feet off by being inconsistent or by stopping too soon, because that process starts as soon as you start these products. Whether or not you see big things or not, beautiful things are happening inside of your body, and over time you absolutely will see and feel a massive difference. So celebrate those small victories. If you're sleeping better, you're not craving as much sugar, or if you were able to say no to something that you usually would have like gobbled 4 helpings of, or maybe you just had the energy to not have to take a nap in the afternoon, or weren't getting as many headaches this week. Like, those are all worthy to be celebrated, and we want to celebrate with you. So let your sponsor know, and let us know as a team when fun things like that are happening for you. And then, of course, ultimately, we want to be a product of the products. Like, we don't want you to feel like, well, I did this and, I didn't see great results. We want your testimony. We want you to feel amazing, and we want your friends to see that they can feel amazing too. So be a product of the product. Take them consistently, figure out your routine, find the products that work best for you, and be a product of the product. And you guys, people will notice. People will notice, because they're used to us feeling like garbage and they're used to what we complain about. And when that stops, they're going to be like, hey, what you doing? And that's when the money comes in. Okay, pages. We do have a few pages on Facebook, as well as a community feed on Instagram. I don't really know what you call those anymore. They're not really a page, but I need to add that onto here, honestly. But we have places for you to plug in. One of the beautiful things about this is that you don't have to do this alone, and community is multifaceted. Like, we're not just encouraging you, wake up and take your slim. We're encouraging each other to have a better mindset, to focus on gratitude, to love others better, to serve others better, and to do better for ourselves and for our family. And that's a community you want to be a part of. If you feel lonely or alone in this journey, please don't. you have many places to plug in and feel a part of something wonderful. So we have our Awaken Life community page on Facebook. So hopefully your sponsor has added you to that. That you can see down here kind of looks like that. And it is a private group for our team. And so you do have to be like either request to join or be added to that page. And we ask that this is just for our customers and ambassadors. This is not for anyone who you might be talking to about joining, but once they join, we want to welcome them into our community. And there's a welcome video at the top that you can watch if you're new, and then of course that you can tag your new friends in, just to give them an overview about what we are about as a team. And then this is a great page to find product information, wonderful testimonies, encouragement videos, all of those kinds of things are here. So if you have a question about something, use the search bar on this community page and you may find some great information there. If you just wanted to kind of just dig a little deeper into stuff, just scroll through. We do fun little flash challenges and give away prizes, you know, throughout the month for drinking your water or for, you know, gratitude challenge or whatever it might be for that time. But there's always something that you can be paying attention to here in this page. We also have a business essentials page. So if you do want to work this as a business or want to start sharing and at least make money and learn how to do that to cover the cost of your products or pay off debt like we talked about before, you can be added into a separate page where it's all business training. And yes, we do prizes and giveaways and stuff in there too for activity. And just learning how to do this well, because we don't want our people to be those people, right? We want to bless others and we want to do network marketing like it could be done, but rarely ever is. And so that's how we operate on that page. So if you're interested in that, you can be added there. And then this Real People, Real Stories page, I hope that you've already been added to that page because that is our video testimony page. Not only do I love that page for myself because I can go through and build belief, and also, you know, when I'm thinking about someone or someone's heavy on my heart that I feel like might need this stuff or these products, I can go to that page and search what they're dealing with and maybe have a list of 5 or 10 or 20 videos that come up of people dealing with those same things. And I never want to have to convince anybody that this is right for them. But guess what? It can absolutely be so hopeful to somebody when they see someone who's dealing with the same things that they are and going through healing in that whole journey. And so that's one thing we love to use that for our own knowledge of and building belief, especially when those live events come up in there. But ultimately, this, you can add your friends and family to this before they join. We want you to use this as a tool to share hope with other people and not feel like you have to know everything. You don't have to know how it works or, you know, who exactly it's going to work for or what it's going to do for them or try and talk people into anything. Tag them in a few of these videos and I promise you they will have more hope than skepticism and be much more willing to try. We also have a couple more pages I'm going to go over really quick. For those of you who are working in business and want to be posting regularly on social media, we have an endless post ideas group for our larger team. One of my uplines runs that, and so there's a lot of people in there that you can put your own ideas into and share your creativity and post ideas, but also where you can search what other people are posting and take that and tweak it for yourself. Plexus Ambassador Community is our corporate page, which I suggest everybody be a part of because they're doing announcements, incredible training, and all kinds of stuff on that page. Your upline might have their own page where they're talking to your smaller teams. And then if you are a part of our Hispanic community, we are growing this page, and we actually built this page in faith because I have so strong on my heart that our team is going to make a huge impact in this community, both here and in Mexico. And so we created the Despertar La Vida page, which is Awaken Life in Spanish. And this is a community page that we are looking to grow. You can add prospects here, new ambassadors, customers. Basically, it's just a place where I'm adding in tools for you guys. And hopefully, as that part of our team grows, it can be taken over by those who can just keep it running and actually speak the language, and I'm just using a app to put everything in there. So hopefully it's correct, and you guys can help me on that. But this page is for you, and eventually I hope that it will be run by our team and it will be a thriving community there also. But for now, that's where a lot of tools are, some videos, I'm sharing some different things that corporate's putting out, and as a place where we can begin building belief and supporting our teams in our Hispanic communities. Let's definitely talk about perks really quickly. When you are a wholesale ambassador, you have a lot of benefits, which is why even people that aren't working the business, we encourage, if you're going to be purchasing enough, like a combo or 100 PV plus every month, get the cheapest price, go ahead and join wholesale, because you're going to be making cash back. You're going to be able to take advantage of any incentives that are going on or prizes corporate's giving away. But every month you get the opportunity to earn cash back and perks. These perks are accrued every time you have a subscription run of 100 PV or more. And of course, the higher your subscription is, then the more perks you're going to receive. But these perks keep accruing as long as your subscription stays on. And you get to redeem these for free products. And why this is wonderful is because, you guys, when I first started, I could only purchase the triplex. I did not have any other wiggle room or any money set aside to try anything else, but we have an incredible product line. I did a video last month, and it's at the top of our community page, Awaken Life community page, about a lot of our products. I think I hit on all of them. There was a potty break in the middle, so you might have to skip ahead about a minute and a half in the middle of that video. Sorry. But if you're like, well, what other products might I want to try? You get to redeem these perks for free products, probably every 3 to 4 months, if not sooner, depending on how much you're purchasing for your family. So you can learn about our other products and try things that might be amazing for you. Or if you're working this business, you want to try different things so that you can talk about different products and how they work and how you like them and how other people are liking them. But I love that they're offering this. Not only do we get cash back on our purchases that are over 100 PV, we're going to get free products, which is so fun. So these perks and benefits are here for you. So keep your subscription on, stay consistent on your products. And again, this is just rewarding us for consistency, because our company wants us to see the results we're paying to see. And consistency, again, is key. So this rewards us for our product consistency. And in our business consistency, there are other things that we have for that as well. So if you're posting, we want you to be sharing your journey. A lot of people think, well, I can't share until I know everything, or I don't have this huge transformation yet, or any of that. You guys, to be honest, people don't want you to wait and then tell them everything you know about everything. They want to see your journey from where they are, your beginning, and how you incrementally have made changes over, because it makes it more realistic that they might be able to do the same thing. You know, nobody likes a know-it-all. So don't feel like you have to know it all before you share your journey. People just want to see you and be a fly on the wall to what you're going through. And then they can say, you know what? She just made that simple change, and look where she is 3 months later. I'm ready for that. I need to do what she did. Versus you like showing up and being like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a year. Look at my before and after. And then they're like, oh, well, you know, I've been like this for decades. I can't change myself. So share your journey. Do a shout out post. When you join, I hope your sponsor has asked you to do a shout out post. And basically, it's just a non-threatening way where you can throw it off on your sponsor and say like, hey, my friend talked me into this and I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen. She or he is seeing great results in these areas, and I'm looking forward to what's going to be happening with our family over the coming months. And if anyone else is looking to make a change, I would love some accountability partners. Who's up for doing this with me? Super non-threatening. It doesn't say you're selling anything. It's just sharing your journey, offering hope. And guess what? A lot of times posts like that get the ball rolling enough to where the next month you don't have to pay for your products out of pocket, and you've got some friends doing this with you, which makes it a lot more fun. If you are working this as a business, we want you to know one plexus is a common theme throughout our company, which means we are all for each other and for each other's success, okay? So if you see another Plexus ambassador sharing something, you're like, man, that post was awesome. Guess what? It's free game. Go ahead and copy and paste it. Tweak it a little bit. Make it sound like you. Add a picture of yourself. Don't just put a picture of other people. But we want to encourage each other. Some people are super creative with their words or super knowledgeable about their products. You don't have to know everything and be good at everything, but we do want to, you know, be sharing all of those good things with our friends. So copy and paste and make it a new thing. Do not just click the share button, because that's not personal. Your friends and family on your social media platforms want to hear from you. They don't want to hear from someone over in California that they don't know, okay? So that's why we say copy, paste it, tweak it, add something at the beginning that is your take on what's happening in the post or something like that. I usually like if I'm sharing a testimony, especially, which you can do, share a testimony, it's going to maybe have their picture down at the bottom and it's going to be their story. But up at the top, I'm going to say, you guys, I read through this testimony and I know so many friends that are dealing with these things. And I truly hope that you will take the time to just read this. And if you know somebody who's dealing with this, tag them below. But you've got to read Chanel's story or whatever. So you know what I mean? That's me connecting with my friends and family and hoping that they will read what I have copied from someone else's story, right? So we're always just wanting to connect and be real. But one plexus, yes, you can always share what someone else has shared. Always. You don't have to ask. So go follow people. Go follow other successful ambassadors on our team. If you see them always, you know, earning prizes in this, go follow them on social media. Go follow them on Instagram. If you see diamonds or whatever, go follow them. Or if you're in the Hispanic community, go follow some other people because they're reaching people that maybe are not going to be looking at my posts and knowing what I'm doing, right? Go follow those other people and be able to take and share. That's the beauty of this. We get to share our creativity and bless each other and help each other along. Excitement over being an expert. We want to share often. There's post ideas available like in that page we talked about earlier. And of course, most of this is just in order to bless others, but also you're going to be earning money when you help your friends. And so you will get cash for using your referral site. When you sign up as a wholesaler, whether or not you want to work this business, you have a referral site that is made for you. And by using that referral link, you are going to earn cash for every person who even just tries one bag of pink drink or one probiotic for their kids or that purchases a combo every month. You will earn cash for those things. And we do have a fast start program. So if you are one of those who either is super influential, makes a post and like 8 million people respond, or you're going to go after this thing like a business and talk to as many people as you can at first, this fast start doubles all of the bonuses. It doubles them, y'all. So when you start within your first 30 days, 40 days, up to your first 5 months, you can go through these ranks and each one of these bonuses are doubled, as well as the income that comes with that rank normally, which is a lot, y'all. I promise you, it will be a huge blessing to you. So know that that is available. And that's why we share too and share often, is because not everyone's going to be seeing your stuff every time, right? And of course, we talked about community earlier, but I just want to reiterate, we want you to plug in. Whether or not you just need to be surrounded by a positive community or people that are uplifting and encouraging in your life, you are not alone in that. We have a lot of people that are here and that stick around because they may not have encouraging family members, or they may be isolated where they're living for their job, or just feel alone in their desire to move forward in their life. And we want you to know that you are welcome with open arms, and just be a part of what we have going on. Let us be that community for you. And also, if you have a desire to be successful and you want to grow in this business, plug in. You are not having to reinvent the wheel. You are not out there on a boat in the ocean on your own. Plug into what corporate is doing. There's so much free training. Plug into what our team is doing, whether that's going to be online events that we host throughout the month, teaching you to host your own online events too. It's duplication there. Team page challenges. We have a bingo IPA challenge we do every month. A new one starts Monday. It's just activities. It's just things that are helping you grow your business, and you're going to earn prizes for doing those as you go along. We love to see our teams hosting in-person events in their local areas, whether that's just a sip and see at your house, or a coffee date with a friend, or a get together with your team. Whatever that is, do it. Get together with people. Create a culture that you want to be a part of in your local area, and also be a part of our big in-person events, y'all. I'm telling you, once you go to one Plexus event, you will be hooked for life, and you will never want to leave this company no matter what, because they do it so big and so right, and you will be filled to overflowing with love and courage and positivity and just drive. I'm telling you, get to events. Our next event is our Earned Leaders Retreat, which there's still 2 months to earn that Leaders Retreat. So please keep going. There's lots of fun prizes, but you definitely want to earn that trip, especially if you're new in this business. Work toward earning that trip as soon as possible. That's going to be in January, and January is always when we do Super Saturday. So they're combining those because of COVID. So Leaders Retreat will be Super Saturday live. So it's kind of like a pep rally for the year for the whole company, and everyone else who did not earn Leaders Retreat will be able to stream into that event and watch that Super Saturday while all the Leaders Retreat people are there. So Super Saturday is in January. Then we're going to have a convention contest. Convention's going to be at the beginning of the summer. Y'all, it's in Vegas. It is so fun, and I don't care what you think about Vegas. It's not my favorite like city morality wise, but it is a beautiful place with cheap hotels, and we get to stay all together in these wonderful, huge arenas, and it is fantastic for what we do. And you will not even see any of the parts that you don't want to see or be a part of, or you can, and you can be a light to those dark spaces, which is what I love to see. So that is, yes, exactly what we want to be. We want to shine bright to those darker spaces. Team calls every week, sometimes on your team. We do larger team calls every 2 weeks, and those are on our team calendar. Always connect with your sponsor. And I definitely want to encourage you, if you are a new ambassador, I know sometimes you can join something and you can maybe purchase something and then you get emails and you never look at them. Y'all, I never look at emails. I'm there with you. That is my bubble that keeps growing on my phone, is emails. But when you see an email come through for Plexus, please open it up. Not only are they beautiful, they are so informative, they are encouraging. So often they are just really giving you step-by-step feedback and instructions on how to take advantage of what they're offering. Like, you definitely want to read those. And when, you know, they do shout outs for ambassadors, like, it's just good stuff. So don't skip over those like you might skip over other things that you have purchased before. Read their emails, especially the ones when you first join. Super wonderful, giving you a checklist of things and all of that stuff. They are just awesome. And of course, this month, I know this says July, it is September. We want you to be aware that there are still wonderful incentives this month. Every 3 people you add to your team is $100 extra, up to $300 extra that you can earn on top of regular bonuses. So again, so much cash on the table. So if your family would be blessed by having that extra wiggle room or extra cash for something, it's available to you. You just have to do the activity to reach out and take it, okay? Lots going on. You can earn free hemp oil. If your personal orders are over 150 PV this month, you'll get a free bottle of hemp oil that is about $100 value, and it works really, really well. And some other fun things going on. I know it's past 10 o'clock, so let me just hit these last couple of things. Personal growth is something that everybody needs, right? Whether you're working this business or not, we want to encourage you to be who God called you to be. We want to encourage you in your strengths and to grow in those weaker areas. We want you to know that you are worthy of good things. You are worthy of getting out of where you're at. And that if you do these things, not only will you come out of it with an incredible health testimony, you might come out of this the person that you've always known you could be. I promise you. And so we want to show you that personal growth is important, even from day one, whether it's just a podcast you're going to listen to, making sure you're getting in the word, and having a time of prayer and quiet time. This company and our team, we are like a character development program with a compensation plan. And we share about health supplements, right? This is going to stir up all of the things that you're needing to grow in, because you're all of the things. If you're running your own business and you're talking to people and dealing with people, all of that stuff's going to come up. So earn while you learn. We have a great video that I did that is very helpful, that helps you know how to and what are the ways you're going to be earning money while you're learning about these products. So watch those videos. You know, take part in the training, step outside your comfort zone and become a paid student. Learn about Plexus, network marketing, and leadership. Those are just not inherent skills. It's okay if you're like, I don't even know what network marketing is. Neither did I. But there's books on that. There's podcasts about it. So learn about what it is. If you desire to grow in this field, learn about it. People go to school for a long time and make a lot less than you can make as a Plexus ambassador. I quit school twice. And who knew I would be a diamond in plexus one day, making more than a surgeon on most days, okay? So become a student and be okay with learning about what you desire to grow in, because guess what? With Plexus, you actually get to earn money while you're learning. You're not going into debt to hopefully earn money later while you learn, right? This is smart business. And of course, we have videos, podcasts, and books available to you. Here's some examples down here. These are my 2 uplines. My sponsor, Abby Kappa, is she does Christian-based network marketing. And she kind of is a tell it like it is girl. She is really great. She's Here For It is her podcast. Jessica Heffley is she is her sponsor, so I'm her level 2. A lot of money mindset, a lot of encouragement on just like self-worth and like going after things. Of course, you know, a lot of it wraps around to our business, but this is really just life skill, like really good mindset stuff. You're Worth It podcast is Jessica Heffley. And then Bob Heilig is one of our favorites. He's spoken at a couple of our events, and y'all, it was so cool to hear him speak last year at convention. He came and he said when he first started speaking, it was like his biggest fear, but he had this vision that he was going to be speaking to like 15,000 people one day. And he stepped on the stage at Plexus and he said, and this is that dream coming true, right? So here is this amazing trainer who's training all companies all across the world, but even Plexus was a part of his speaking dreams coming true. And he is such a big deal. He is awesome. He is from Philly, Pennsylvania, and he's wonderful. His whole podcast, there's so many, but you know, there's like the top ones that go through. And we also on our business page have a podcast post, and we post like our favorite ones. But if you do not have Bob Heilig in your podcast area or like on your wheelhouse of listenings, you need to listen to this man. He is fantastic. And then some great books. GoPro is wonderful about network marketing. Rock Your Network Marketing Business is a great one for like learning about network marketing. Get Over Your Darn Self is a book that we love, even though the language is a little off color. You guys, if you're having trouble, especially as a more timid personality or a hesitant personality, this book is a must. It is incredible about just learning that, hey, this is just not about you. And if you want to grow a business, you got to treat it like a business and get that emotion and that hesitation out of the way and get over that. And she gives some great actionable steps in here. And of course, John Maxwell is amazing, learning about leadership, but he's also written a new network marketing book as well that is fantastic. And we love the Brene Brown Dare to Lead. So as I leave you this morning a little bit over 10 o'clock, thank you guys so much for being here, for joining something that I really believe if you will stick with and be consistent with will make massive changes in your life, because it has for me and so many other people on our team. I just really applaud you for coming today to learn about how to do it well. And want to encourage you to share this with others, okay? So share a post. Invite people to do this with you, whether it's for accountability or because you know that they need what you have now. Get into the pages, get into the community, get in there, ask questions, comment on things. You guys, if you see other Plexus people posting, cheer them on by commenting on their posts. And guess what? They're gonna follow you back. And when they see one of your posts, they're gonna comment and do the same. It's this beautiful give and take friendship that we have on social media with our team of just encouraging each other and wanting to boost each other and like help each other to be successful, right? And of course, add 3 people this month. We are at the very beginning of September, and you have all month long to add 3 or 6 or 9. Go fast start silver. You know, you could go fast start super silver. We've had people go fast start gold in 1 month before, but take advantage of these beautiful cash prizes that are going to bless your family, especially as we move into the holidays. This is all up for grabs for you while you're blessing others. Our income is never removed from the impact that we get to make on others, okay? So duplicate, help your friends do what you have done. Or if you're gonna add 3 this month and go silver, those 3 people, guess what? They have the same opportunity to get in and involved in those things as well. So happy first month or second month or third month to those of you who are new. And for those of you who are veteran ambassadors that are on here, thank you for being here and for sharing and helping to duplicate this with our new ambassadors. I love you guys. Have a great Saturday with your families, and we will see you soon.